Hey guys, how are you? Happy Monday. So I am going to continue our little Baldur's game today. What we're doing is we're playing Baldur's Gate from the beginning with level one characters. We filled out the party, and we just happened to create a whole party based on the characters from Critical Role Vox Machina. So we're calling it Scanlan's Quest, as you can see in the title. And it's Scanlan and Pike and Grog and the twins and Keyleth. We're not very far in. We're only three sessions in, and literally we've just left the friendly in. So let's take a look at where we're at. Actually, I think we're farther than that, but maybe not. Okay, maybe not. So we're about to leave the inn. We know we need to get the mines to look into the iron problem. Um, Things that you will notice. One, we're playing in a window. We're doing that because my screen has some real fun issues when you try to go full screen, and they aren't always predictable when you're running uh, something like this. Um, they're not always predictable. That's actually a good word. So hopefully you're getting me. I don't know if you are or not, but I hope you all can hear me. I hope you all can see me. Uh, may or may not be happening. It's a little dark in here, right? So what we're going to do is we're going to head down to Nashkill and through Bergoth. And as you can see from our map, let me even up the screen a little. You can see through our map, Bergoth's not that far away, but we have to cut through this area. Um, what the heck's going on here? What is this? Well, that's fun. What is this? Where's my? You don't need to preview that for me. Why are you doing that? I don't know why that's doing that. If anybody's good with OBS, let me know because I have no idea why it's putting the whole screen behind me. Because we're definitely playing in the window. I mean, it's not live. It's like a broadcast of what OBS is sending out, and it's confusing. Anyway, we'll, we'll just ignore it, right? We'll just ignore it. Um, as you can see, we've cleared this whole map of stuff to search for, so we're just going to head straight into Bergoth and hope we don't get into, or Bergoth, or however the hell it's said. Um, we're going here. Berghost. Beragost. 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 Whatever. um, and hope we don't get into much trouble in there. We're going to get in some trouble here, though. Woof. Uh, so, again, this is actually a fun party mix. Um, Not super combat oriented though. Oh, Grog gets hit. Grog gets hit a lot, which is a good thing because Grog can take the hit. uh, quick character sort of reenactment. So Scanlan's our story. I have no idea how I did that. Scanlan's our story uh, lead. It's Scanlan's story. So Scanlan is a level 1 bard subclass jester. We went with the bard because the bard song for the jesters, we went with the jester because the bard song for the jester uh, is much more like vicious mockery than the no fear bard song from early Forgotten Realms second edition. We then went to Scanlan. Also, you'll notice is not a gnome. Couldn't do a bard. Um, could not do a bard and a gnome at the same time. So we went with half elf. Um, Pike is actually a gnome cleric. This right here is a requirement of the Forgotten Realms. Gnomes get -1 to wisdom, so I couldn't adjust her stats to 18. Grog is, of course, not a Goliath in the Forgotten Realms. There were no Goliaths at the time, so he's a half arc barbarian. Uh, a consequence of making him a half orc barbarian was I rolled a huge number for his stats. And, Grog's stats were like 19, 15, 19, 6, 10, 13 anyway. I had 3 points left over, so, we'll make him a better fighter, throw it into his dexterity. Of course, I'm going to get to hiccups now. Vax is just a straight thief. Again, the stat sheets I used started at level 9, so we couldn't replicate his 20 uh, dexterity here. Later in the game, Vax multi-classes into a paladin. Spoiler for Vox Machina. He's not going to be able to multi-class the man into a paladin. Keyleth is a half-elf druid. These are her stats. These are actually her stats from the game, except her wisdom's 22. Um, I guess it's good being married to the DM. Her wisdom's 22 in the game. To pull these stats, that's a 90-point roll just to get these stats. I mean, that's a hell of a roll to do with 4 die 3, right? You get 4 die 3, and then you take the highest 3 um, per stat, and this was 4 die 6, and this is just a hell of a roll. And then Vex, again, can't do her 20 dex, got her higher constitution, her high charisma. Again, this is a hell of a roll. These people are um, amazingly powerful characters, especially if they came up from level 1. That said, there is no experience available here. So they aren't going to level very fast, which should make the game at least somewhat balanced. Let's get back to our map. Since we've already cleared this set, we'll sort of take the road. We'll get to Bergoth, see if there are some quests there we can find. Um, Try to get some extra experience. Hey, bandits. Jesus, Grog. Nice hit. Ooh, another one came out. That's an actual kobold. So we'll do a perception check. There's some stuff there. We're gonna send Grog after this equipment. Right now, I'm looting pretty much everything just because I want the money. We need the money, dude. We need the cash. So you can see she's so fat. This archer class, that we made. Vex is it doesn't allow for beasts. Only the primary can have a pet in these old Baldur's Gates games, so there's no trinket. Um, if we were playing a straight module or a desktop game, we could actually let her get a trinket. But instead, I went with an archer because I don't think I ever saw Vex pull a sword. Um, but they're ridiculous. They get great modifications to longbows. I mean, she's level 1 and she's getting a +2 dex modification. Her proficiencies are -1, and she gets a +1 to her just because it's a longbow, and then she gets a +2 to damage. So a 16 THAC0 to hit armor class 0. That's an old people D&D term from way back before they went to the armor classes that went up instead of down. Um, a 16 at level 1 is just unheard of. And, Grog is probably our next with his strength modification, and he's only a 17. Anyway, I'll stop talking so much.
Chris, make it quick. A waste of my talent.
We'll take more arrows. We always need arrows. You'll see I haven't set up much in the way of secondary weapons, especially ranged weapons for my 3 fighters. Pike would almost have to be a sling fighter. Scanlan is actually fighting with a crossbow. Vax does have throwing daggers, so he's dagger, dagger, dagger. Burghost. Baragost.
What do you need?
Certainly, if you could direct me to an affordable inn. He's the best in all the realms. Not really, but he ain't bad. Um, and just go get a drink. The Burning Wizard of the Red Chief. So,
No sooner said than done.
this is a middle town. We're gonna turn on the perception so I don't miss doors that might be open. Uh, I'm gonna save too, so I don't get jumped. And we did a quick save there. That's my usual tactic is to save every level. Ooh, Nira. So I remember Nira. Nira is.
You! Hey, you! Yes, you! I don't see anybody else around here. There's bandits. Vicious, magic bandits. They must have got. Listen, I'd love to give you a really long and detailed explanation of what's going on, but oh, look, we're out of time.
So, you were trying to hide from us behind this unfortunate fool. Your cowardice proves as deadly as your reckless magic.
You're the one trying to capture me, and I still don't know what you want, so I'd rather not let it happen. Get out of here before me and my new friends decide to eject a fist into your mouth.
You there, stand aside and give me the girl. Surely you won't risk your life for a stranger.
So Nira's kind of hot, and Scanlan's all into that. So
What can I offer you? Why, only the most precious reward imaginable. Your continued existence.
Really? Really? Away with you, you pompous creep!
Not again.
Emma, where did you go? We can't let her escape. Slaughter them all, and we'll sort this out once we find him.
these are Red Wizards of Thay. So the
Go, go, go!
Who cast sleep? She must have.
I am really sorry about what just happened. I didn't want to involve you, but if I hadn't run into you when I did, they'd be elbow deep in my brains right now. Yeah, about that. I only had a little bit of gold that I borrowed from a friend a few weeks back, and I've spent most of it. But I can offer you something much more useful. My talents. I'm an accomplished mage. I managed to send a candor somewhere. You saw. Oh, since when has intent ever mattered outside of the quartz? I got the job done. What do you say? I could really use some new friends. Well, that's disappointing. I was all worked up to go on an adventure, and now you've left me to die in the wilderness. I guess I'll head back to the Friendly Arm Inn. Hopefully we'll run into each other when you're feeling less heartless.
So, as you may have guessed, Nira is one of the character. Nira is one of the characters that could join your party if you were playing as the chosen one and only running a single player and collecting companions along the way. Her storyline's really cool, and if you ever decide to play the game or if you haven't played it, she was a late add-on. She was actually an upgrade, and it's a good story. Plus, she falls in love with you, so that's kind of fun. Um, but she won't work in our party, so on we go. Really, that wizard didn't leave any remains behind. That was a good hit, Grog. If you and I've got inspect on again and my perception on again, just because I'm looking for stuff to steal. Um,
What now, I wonder? Of course, look at you.
might be late enough at night. I hope these guys are awake.
Of course, look at you.
Don't really want to fight the house guards.
Yes? No sooner said than done.
Yeah?
Again, I just like to uncover the map. Um, Never tell what you'll find in these maps. It can take some time, though. I kind of want to look behind my screen to see if it's still doing. Yeah, it is. I wonder why OBS is projecting that on this screen. I have no idea. It's like a screenshot. Right there's the controller, which you guys probably can't see because I don't. And then oh, that's weird. That's just weird. Probably something to do with my setup because God knows I don't really set this stuff up. And as I told you guys in our earlier sessions, one, I like to uncover these maps. Two, I'm fairly methodical about it, which can be both boring and dangerous. Southwest of here.
Make timber far enough without you bothering me.
Hint.
I got some cheap beer for you.
So he's got a room. See what happens when we buy a couple of ales. More about Nashcal. Need a swig of some strong dwarven ale. Let's take care of this. While she's doing that, we'll send Mr. Happy out. See if there's wow, excuse me. See if there's anything we're stealing up here or that we can get into. Man's asleep. But nothing worth perceiving. Wow. And this guy's awake. We'll talk to him.
Yes?
They ain't right in the head. Shield, Onyx Ring.
Yes?
Ogie's not protecting his stuff because that paladin's got him freaked out. That's fine.
What?
Just
No
a
sooner
paladin.
said than done. A waste of my talents.
Another door of interest. Hmm. If we look at our journal, just west of the Jovial Juggler. Okay. Um, this could be bad. Oh, this is bad. This is bad. And Pike's dead.
Treatment for my wounds. Huh?
Oh, you bet.
Make it quick. No sooner said than done.
Pike had 100 gold on her?
Yes? No sooner said than done.
Apparently we were letting Pike carry the money. So Pike's dead. Um, luckily, this is the Forgotten Realms.
Of course.
And if I remember correctly,
No sooner said than done.
there's a temple in
No
Brogost.
sooner said than done. Of course.
Welcome. The traveling adventurer is never turned away from a house of Lothair.
What kind of aid can you give us? So that flower was actually the symbol of Lothander. Grog has her stuff. Helmet. Shield. Healing potion she didn't get to use. Mace that she didn't get to use. Potion of clarity. Clarity. Plate mail. So, one death. Actually, it's canon that Pike died once, right? So we're okay.
I'm on it. What? No sooner said than done. Of course.
So we're going to go back over to the main part of town. I didn't really want to come here this early, but all right. We also
Waste of my talents.
might travel back to the friendly home just to give the lady her stuff, because that's experience, and experience is everything. And it's almost bedtime, so in fact, I think I'll do that. Again, this still fascinates me. You don't really often get to see, I mean, when you're playing with the miniatures, you see that he gets 5 squares of movements around. Um, but what it really translates into, that barbarian speed is a lot.
No sooner said than done.
Avoided a random encounter there. That's good. We might do our sleep here and then go back to Burgos.
waste of my talent. Of course. Of course.
A stout hammer will fix most any bandit.
Only 20 gold, blah, blah, blah. Some experience.
Can I get better than the stability stone walls provide?
Another 100 gold.
A stout hammer will fix most any bandit.
See, totally worth it. Another 300 experience, 75 gold. Fuck. Excuse me. Don't mean to talk like that. That was over 1,000 experience, but because we're playing all 6 characters to start with, nothing. Well, it was 3 and 3 and 2, so it was 800.
No
If it
sooner
had,
said than done.
if it had been 2 characters, they'd have leveled.
Of course.
My inn is open to all who behave themselves.
See if he wants to buy any of this. One of the things that Nira, if you and Burgos had, if she joins your party, if you play this again as the chosen one, instead of building your own party, she has a bag of holding for gems, and it's so convenient. Not only does it help with the weight, but it'll hold hundreds of gems. Grog, sell all this stuff. Backup dagger. Never sell your backup dagger. Okay. And we will take a royal room. No, we'll just take an over room. We're done. Do a quick save here and head back to Baragust, whatever.
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
Again, you can see we cleared the entire area of this map, so we've explored all over. We just need to keep traveling south is what we need. What time is it?
Of course.
So hour 20 is about 8 o'clock, so we should arrive in Baragust about 8 in the morning. 12 hours? Yeah, that would be nice. I'll have a lot of sunlight. That's always nice. Ooh, and there's something called High Hedge.
A waste of my talent.
High Hedge is to the east, to the west.
I've no time for to talk to you now.
The depth of these NPCs stuns me. Such detailed backgrounds. Again, let's do some inspecting. Close the
It's
door.
hard to find decent folk nowadays. Of course. It's hard to find decent folk nowadays.
We have that.
It's hard to find decent folk nowadays.
Foreshadowing. Gained an item, lost an item.
What now? Of course, hit it you. Where to now? Of course, hit it you.
Keep him busy, Grog.
A simple task.
I'll hide in shadows. Hey, look. So there are house after house in this game that you could actually pillage as long as
Make
you
it
aren't
quick.
seen. And
No sooner said than done.
the being seen AI is not that great.
Glad to meet you, friend. Something on your mind?
Wow, that's kind of racist. $5,000 gold. Anything else? Nope.
Hello there. I have a pretty proposal for you.
Greetings, mercenaries. I am Silky, Thespian extraordinaire.
Let's hear it for Vexalia's Super Bows. Jeez. She kept her from getting those spells off, didn't she? Let's talk to this guy.
Hello there.
Money. Ooh, magic quarterstaff. And a ton of gold. Yes. Your boss sucks.
Yes, sir.
We certainly don't need another bard. Potential money. That's the book
Yes?
what's his name gave us? The wizard. Bane, Balin, Mercal. After all you have sacrificed, would you come away with nothing? Why don't you divide the portfolios of the office? Calls godhood an office, which, some people argue that it is these days. Mallow the Beast Lord. I choose the dead. I choose. Huh. Hmm. Hmm.
A waste of my talents. What?
The Smithy.
A waste of my talents.
Kiss me, lad. What you wish done?
We got a scroll case. We must have picked that off of that witch. Nice. Potion of defense. No. Potion of invulnerability. You won't buy that. Yeah. Let's identify some stuff. Let's identify the quarterstaff. Quarterstaff +1. Nice. So you'd buy that. You'd buy that. Nothing from Pike. Nothing from Grog. You'd buy $1 for the dagger. Bullets. I think it's a cell though that she can use. You got a sling +1 that's cheap. She'll buy that. Um, she's keeping the quarterstaff +1 that we just identified. +1 arrows. Don't want to buy a bunch of them. That would cost a ton of money. Studded leather though. Somehow studded leather seems like a good buy for everybody. Grog's got, but you can't wear anything. Right? To cast, that's the rule set for bards. They can't wear anything when they cast. Look at this. Oh, that's a Scanlan weapon. Oh, we'll keep looking for that. Dagger of Venom +2 piercing. Well, look at that too. Jeez, it's expensive. This is why we're saving money. Shadow armors. Nice stuff. It's got some good stuff here. Feel like I should buy some arrows, but I don't think that's the right thing to do. Short bow +1. I don't think that's better than my longbow. Let's go into inventories. Yeah, no armors for you, buddy. No armors for you. Grog's got what he needs. We want that. Keyleth, 7. This should make her a 6. Good enough. +1 sling. Yay, magic sling. Jesus, she's got good armor class. Let's go find the hoity-toity and see if maybe somebody will buy these gems. Oh, are you seeing my face?
Something on your mind?
The Oldcaster School.
Yes? Something on your mind?
I can't believe halflings can't be bards in this game either. I thought Hasselhoff was a bard, but he may have been just a straight thief.
Now, get out. I don't like your type in here.
You tell him, Marl. Of course.
I got some cheap beer for you.
Good rooms. Let's get some stuff. He'll take this off my hand. Ooh, and he's got spells. We'll keep that. We'll keep both of those. It's good to know. That's good to know too.
you talking to me? Are you talking to me?
Really? You really want to do this with us? Yeah, all right. You're outnumbered 6-1, dude.
I'm hurt.
Her mace broke? God damn it.
Yes. Certainly.
Make it quick. Of course.
You want some whiskey?
This guy happen to have a mace? No. Here. Those are useless. I don't really feel like doing a big exploratory thing here on this. Let's get to Nash
No
Cal.
sooner said than done.
But we need to go over to the damn armory because that guy somehow broke Pike's mace on his head. That must be the iron shortage making weak steel, huh? Think that's the iron shortage? I think that's the iron shortage.
No sooner said than done.
I can make whatever you wish for a wee little bit more than me competition.
Better buy two. Two-handed swords are rarer than I thought. Mace is a backup. Can't hurt. Might see what it's worth. Oh, you know what?
A waste of my talents. No sooner said than done.
I can make whatever you wish for a wee little bit more than me competition.
Yeah, if you've got two of those, Pike will take one just to have it.
Of course.
About that time, guys and gals. Let's travel. Do a quick save.
Of course.
Explore a little. Keyleth of the all magical weaponry. Wow, nice. 100 experience points. Our thieves might make levels. That would be nice. Giverings. Kill them. Wow. Excuse me. Easy kill. Hobgoblins. Yes.
You don't stand a chance.
Ooh, they might. Jesus, Grog. See, that script's wrong for him. He sings that bard song when he's idle. Nope, you want to sing that in combat, dude. Grog, if you wouldn't mind.
Right, what's this then?
Take that, and take the longsword, take that. Arrows aren't really worth anything. We'll take the longsword. Bows, there's money in bows. This is doing okay for arrows.
No sooner said than done.
Got a couple victories here we should save. 84 experience points to next level.
Mother said not to talk with strangers.
All right. Hope you can eat my kobolds, kid. Okay, open lands. Not bad. Not bad at all. We're gonna hit a save here when we hit the next corner. Maybe close out the edges, and then I'm gonna go to bed. Thanks for watching. None of you. I will upload this video, not that anyone will care, to and I will try to figure out what's going on. Oh, fight. Oh, oh, hobgoblins. Yeah, get them. Get them.
You don't stand a chance.
Okay, so this situation worries me because my fighters are in place, uh, but this is part of my front line. Scanlan missed, Vex missed, Keyleth missed, Vax missed with a sword, with his dagger. I mean, we haven't hit these guys yet. They are completely capable of killing us. Oh, God. He rolled a natural 20 and then I gave him a +6, but, that's not +6. That's friggin' wow. Somehow the guy saved on a crit.
You rang.
Yeah.
Sorted.
Ah, sunshine. Everything feels possible on a beautiful, bright day.
That had to be the ranger.
What? Of course.
Or Keyleth. That was Keyleth because she's relaxed. She's like, oh, we're playing in the woods. All right, so that's my outside box, so to speak. I am gonna save here and I'm gonna go to bed. You guys have a nice night. Um, I hope you enjoyed this if you ever see it, and have a good one.